Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys my first look at new map of Black Box, and this is my first game of Domination. As you can tell, right from the beginning, you're gonna watch and I start running the wrong direction. Now, I played a game of Kill Confirmed and one game of TDM before this, but this is my first Domination, and I was looking around trying to find where the flag was. Ended up doing okay, go 44 and 9, so it was a decent game for myself. Good enough that I wanted to post real quick to get a gameplay up on the YouTube, and yeah, all in all, I have to say this map is a lot of fun, though. I've only played it a handful of times so far, but it's crazy. Like, it's a really large map, and I'd have to say it's probably square footage wise for how much ground you can cover on foot. It's probably the largest map. It's probably the largest of the DLC, but it's probably the largest map out of all of them. At least it feels that way. I could be wrong, but it definitely feels that way. And the reason why is because it's obviously just a large map anyway. There's a lot of open space, but what puts it over the top is the buildings, and there's at least I think 3 buildings, and they're all 3 stories each, or there's some of them that are 3 stories of these. And so anytime you can run around in 3 floors of square footage, it's like, I don't know, it's just a lot more. And here I am coming back and grabbing the C flag because they had the A and only one guy capped C, so I figured I'd go ahead and help cap it, get my Predator missile, and then just kind of go from there. Now, I am running the assault kill streaks, not the specialist as of right now. And there's a guy with assassin right there running by because my motion sensor's here, and that thing helps a lot in this map because basically you can see if there's an enemy in any of the 3 floors or 2 floors or whatever and of the building that I'm in, and then one next to me as well. But you can see I'm running assault, as I was saying. I always call it attack for some reason. You know, I decided to mix it up. The other difference is I'm using the ACR. Now, my previous video I said I would go ahead and mix up the guns from the SCAR, and I used the M4A1. I got quite a few Moabs with that gun somehow. I don't know how, considering I don't really like that gun. But it did work well. I don't know. But I decided to do the ACR this round. You know, I saw that there's probably more comments for the FAD, so I will actually do the FAD after this. So I might not get a Moab actually with the ACR. I haven't yet. If I do, that'd be super cool, but I mean, I've come really close. I've had like 22 kill streaks, like probably 4 or 5 times. But I definitely will be doing the FAD again after this gun. So I'm just about Prestige 14. I have my Prestige 13, my Prestige 14 video. No, excuse me, my Prestige 13 video that I haven't posted yet. That I'll be posting tomorrow, so you guys can check out my stats for whatever it's worth. But this map is crazy, guys. So there's a huge airplane, obviously, in the middle of the map that's sectioned into 3, and there's actually a second story, or the second floor in the first part of the plane, so it's kind of fun. And there I am, end up getting my Pavlo. But then there's a big-ass house, and this map really reminds me of Estate. And, you know, Overwatch was supposed to give you guys, like, it's supposed to remind us, I guess, of High Rise, but really this feels like Estate a lot more than that one does remind me of High Rise, if that makes any sense. So all in all, I really dig this map, and at this point we have all of them but C flag, so I'm thinking they're going to be starting to spawn over where I'm at, and so I move my motion sensor, and then I decide to pop over here and see what's going on, and then I try to wallbang this dude. I think I missed that guy. You know, ever since I stopped using the 3-round burst gun, I'm so bad with them now. And I stopped using the Type 95 and M16 and stuff after my probably my first or second prestige, or at least the first prestige for my the Type 95. I don't even think I have 1,000 kills with the Type 95, which is crazy. Because historically, as I mentioned a lot in the past, the 3-round burst guns are my favorite. But you know I get trolled a lot if I would use the Type 95. Frankly, that's not the reason why I'm using it. Because I don't really care if people troll because I use a gun that they consider OP'd or not. If it's a gun that I appreciate and I like, then I'm going to use it. And you know, I think that 3-round burst guns take a lot of skill, actually, personally. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, you can see right here, I ended up dying after I got my my Pavlo, and I called in the Pavlo, and it spawned me over to the A flag. So did the natural thing and went and helped grab the A flag. Now I can see where the enemies are, at least 2 of them. It looks like maybe 2 or 3 of them only have aren't using assassin, which is pretty lame. But that's the only thing that I hate about new map packs is looks like every other dude in the game plays and runs assassin to like just, I don't know, not be seen on raiders, because usually I think they just want to be incognito for a map that they don't know, and you know, that's the way it goes. Anyway, like I said, this was my first game of Dominations. I didn't know where the flags were quite yet, and the B flag is obviously in a clutch spot in the middle of the plane, and it will definitely be one of those areas that people will be camping on either side of the plane. This is definitely a sniper-friendly map. There are going to be people sniping across this map like crazy. I'm positive of it. But all in all, like, you know, you get a little nervous when there's so many buildings because you think somebody's going to be corner camping and just basically just waiting for you to come around the corner and shank you or something like that. And I didn't find too much of that because this is one of those things like where you can and I was like pissed. That's what I do when I get pissed. I shake my damn screen and then I knife usually in the air. But yeah, it seems like there's gonna be like a lot of camping possibly, but all in all, it seems like just a high action gameplay, or not, maybe not this game in particular, but it seems like a high action map. So it doesn't seem as bad as you might seem. Now it could have been just the couple lobbies that I was in that was the reason why. I'm sure there's gonna be some lobbies that I'm gonna get in where I'm just literally getting sniped across the map every second, and people are gonna find their little fancy spots to hide and stuff and whatever else it might be. But all in all, I have to say this map has been a ton of fun, and I feel bad for you guys that don't get the opportunity to play this yet. It really does kind of suck for you guys. And look at this guy pulling this off. It was a nice spot he was at. But the other thing is a big tip for you guys is to watch your kill cams when you're playing, because it will, if somebody has an advantage point of view and they kill you or they're hiding or whatever it might be, it gives you an opportunity to see where they're at, and then it's like possibly somewhere you can use in the future for your own good. And I always do this. I always climb a wall and then try to use a javelin and then climb up the wall like this, and then it unlocks it. So lame. But if you guys haven't played this map yet, or if you don't have access to it, I feel bad. But if you do have access to it, I recommend giving it a try. I like this map a lot better than Overwatch already, as I mentioned. Piazza's, there's a nice little double javelin by the B flag. Piazza is my favorite probably map of the game actually now. It's only because I consistently can do well at that map, so it works out well for me. And then I ended up getting a nice little double kill here. And you know, I'm corner camping right out here because I can see that the spots on the map that are there, and so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do to try to build up my kill streak again. So I'm on like a 5 kill streak right now, and just run around. So as I mentioned, the ACR is what I'm going to be using right now. Then the next Prestige I'll be doing the FAD. Looking forward to that. The FAD, I originally had a game the first week of the release, and I actually had, I don't know, I had over 60 kills in it. Or maybe it was like 58 or something like that. But people seem to be pretty impressed with that game, and I get a lot of subscribers from that game. It went viral somehow, and it was the first probably gameplay of the FAD on YouTube. Not a lot of people used it, and I prestiged pretty quick, so I was able to get the gun. And FAD takes a long time to get if you guys don't have it. I mean, it takes a long time because it's later in the ranking system. But you can see I got my second Pavlo at this point, and I'm not really sure. So another little tip thing is if you are not sure where the enemy's spawning, depending on what flags we have, then the enemy is going to spawn near the other flag that they have. So, and right now we just triple capped them, but you can see where they're spawning, and like I can see them in the building, and then I just kind of look around and try to find the next spot where they're going to be spawning. And if you remember where those spots are, it's pretty traditional that they'll spawn in the same exact type of spots pretty regularly. So, and here I thought I was going to be smart and get that guy, but he ended up throwing a nade in there and killing me. I wish you can go around the plane on the other side. It seems silly that you can only go one way, but limitations of the map, I guess. And here I am. I was trying to defend B, but this is a nice little spot where I was at, and unfortunately the guy got the best of me, and I was again pissed, knife in the air, because I thought I should have had that guy. I mean, I felt like I was shooting at him first. Lag comp is something they still don't necessarily have fixed in this game, I have to say. It seems pretty shabby from time to time. It's nowhere near as bad as it was, at least in my opinion, but it's still not good. And that guy was, look at this guy, tricky little assassin guy, hiding behind the flag. That's actually smart though. At least he was guarding the flag a bit, because you know, I mean, I don't know if he knew where we were at, but kind of a smart move. So here's another javelin thing right here. So I know they're spawning on the other side, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a javelin, and maybe I'll get somebody with it. And you know, I don't even remember if I get a kill from it. I saw a guy camping down there on the ground, so I was gonna try to pick him off, but it didn't end up happening. And he turns a corner and kills me again. And then I think I go, I spawn, yeah, right next to him. And I think I try to kill this guy. And watch this. Watch how lame this is. Horrible. Not just because of the knife. It's horrible because I saw him and I didn't even do anything. That was poorly played. Any which way, 44-9 is what I ended up doing. You can see right there is the reason why I did so bad, because I ended up dying a bunch right towards the end, which is not what I was planning on doing. But again, this is a spot that's pretty good right here, up top from B. You can pick people coming across at least, and I do not. I was so pissed about that too. I just got killed from that that thing through the thing. But check this out, at the very end of this game, there's going to be a glitch. If you guys have never seen this before, it will say that I got like team something or other at the end of the video. I'm not really sure. There's my 3-bar connection, 44-9. Well, watch this. It will say team. I unlocked team something, 5 team deathmatch games or something, and I'm playing Domination. It's total horseshit. Anyway, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you guys are new to the channel, there it is. 5 team deathmatches played. What the hell? I was playing Domination. If you guys like the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Have a good one, guys, and check back for more content soon. Thanks.